So before we get into this video on how to add dynamics into your strumming, I just wanted to let y'all know that this video is actually part of an online course that I'm working on udemy.com called Strumming Is Drumming. Learn 51 easy guitar strum patterns. The strum patterns come from really popular songs. I, you know, I found 500 songs with recorded strumming and put them in these buckets. So like you can see in 16th note patterns, there were 139 songs. So basically, the sections of the course go through kind of like those rhythm categories, like eighth note patterns, eighth note swing, 3/4, 6/8, 16th notes. So if you're into online courses and you're kind of like a guitar beginner, this might be pretty good. This 19.99 price is actually higher than it usually is. So about once a week they drop it to 11.99. Just click the link below this video in the description, and away you go. You'll be learning tons of way more than you ever thought you could about guitar strumming. How's it going, strummers? In this lecture, we'll be talking about dynamics, the loud and soft of sound, and how to get that in a strumming way. So, the simple answer is you dig in or don't. You dig in to the guitar strings with varying degrees of weight to get a louder sound, and you strum more away from the strings to get a softer sound. So, the first thing I'll have you do is grab an E major chord, for example, and it could be any chord though, and choose a string set, and I'm choosing the G, B, and E strings, um, and strum as softly as you can, and then strum as hard as you can. What are you actually doing to get it to be loud? I used to think that to get something to be loud, it's like a bigger motion or something like that. Like a bigger motion. But in fact, all it is pushing the pick like into the strings this way uh, at the same time that you downstroke. So since it's a small set of strings, your motion can be really small. Like you don't need this big motion. You can strum small and then just start pushing the pick into the guitar. Okay, so that's exercise one. The next exercise is going to be to try and get a little more control of that with a crescendo and decrescendo exercise. That just means start off extremely quietly, like this. Start off extremely quietly and gradually get louder, and then you'll come back down. So, like this. Start off at a whisper and just gradually push in more and more and more, and then come back down. Start pulling away. Something like that. And I'm just on downstrokes, just to make it easy. So you could do that on one string. You could do it on all the strings. You could do it on just the bass strings. or whatever string sets you want. So the next exercise, or just the next thing to do, is to apply that to upstrokes. So I'll pick the high strings, the most common type of upstroke. So the name of the game is patience. I keep wanting to get too loud too fast and too quiet too early. So but upstroking on three strings on the top strings, the bass strings. I mean, let me try again. Cool. All right. And the next step here is going to be to get back to an easy alternation rhythm. Um, just what you've been doing with the metronome. You can start at 60 and increase. You can put this to a tempo or not, but just start down, up. Maybe right here. I'm going to get softer first. So to get softer, I literally feel like my hand is kind of moving like this, but at the perfect height where the pick barely gets it. So you'll want to try that on all the different string sets. Try it on all the strings with the big motion. Try it on the low strings. Just kind of have fun discovering dynamics. Okay, before we end it, maybe the next exercise would be to choose one dynamic. Like if you want a really quiet strum, can you immediately get that? All right. If you want your loudest strum, can you get that? And I'm just on the three high strings. What would be a medium strum? What would be not insanely loud, but just a little less? It would be like see, I can go harder than this. You know. I'll leave you with that. Hope it helps you to discover dynamics. And I'll see you in the next lecture on accents. Thank you.